Hey beautiful people and all my lovelies, I hope you guys are doing fantastic, you're safe and you're blessed and you are in your happy zone all the time. This is Shivi Goel, the spirited blogger and the author on travel. Namaste from my side. I bring you this video about life skills. Yes, so we keep on reading and knowing and listening about life skills all the time, and in professional level and at personal level as well. You know, people sometimes comment and let you know about them and tell you that, oh, you should learn about life skills, or you don't know this skill, or you don't know this skill per se. So let me tell you, life skill is anything which adds in value to your life. You know, it can be a house chore, it can be a emotional skill, it can be a physical skill or whatever, but we're gonna see in detail in this video, so you need to stay tuned with me. It will be wonderful learning for everybody, and trust me, these basic and natural and raw life skills which we will be talking about will gonna help you in your personal and professional life. We're gonna really add up a lot of value in your communication in all the sectors and zones of your life. But before I go to the video, please support the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you like what I bring it to you, please hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss out any important information, learning, fact, travel, writing, lots of information on this channel. Hit the bell button, subscribe to the channel, and like and comment whatever you feel like about the content in the videos which I am bringing out for everyone out here. Let's hit to the show reel first, and then we'll hit on directly to our video. Alright, let me start first with the basics. What is life skills? Okay, any point of time who know what is life skills, great. Who doesn't know, let me tell you, any skill that adds value to your life is a life skill. Now, it can be tying up the laces, or doing the house chores, swimming, running a computer, writing, okay, listening, life skill. So these are what is called as basic life skills to run your life smoothly. Now, there are some essential and effective life skills which are important in your emotional and mental level, and that actually overall enhance your personality on the terms how you talk, how you think, how you behave. And those effective skills are important for your communication, one-way communication and two-way communication with each other, and in the inner circle and outer circle in personal and professional life. Before I give you the practical examples and what basically you should have, let me tell you that this life skills is a very broad topic and a broad subject. It's being taught in the communication and personality development classes as well, which I used to take earlier. I still take, but not on that broader level now. I teach online only. So as per the WHO, in 1999, they have actually classified the life skills on a broader level also. They've also given 6 or 7 effective life skills which actually covers your entire personality on mental and emotional and physical level. Now, on the broader level, as I mentioned, these life skills can be divided and based on your beliefs, culture, age, your geographic location, and etc. So this is the broader level, but in this video we're gonna be talking about the effective ones which are natural and real that you guys can follow and practice daily. Okay, so we'll be talking about major 5 or 6 life skills. Now, I've made some points for you, so I'll let you know a definition by definition, and we'll discuss some examples also. But I would ask you people to actually reaffirm your learning and write it down in the comments, because when you write, you reaffirm and your mind gets conditioned and you learn therein itself, and it becomes easy to learn instead of rote learning, and like it's easier way in the video format. Otherwise you can read books also. if you have any questions, you can comment and I would be able to help you with that as well. First, which we'll be talking is super important. It's like massively important, which is communication. Communication and interpersonal skills goes hand in hand, and communication is always a two-way communication. It is not one way. Okay? Even if you are listening, it's a two-way communication. It's not always about talking. It's communication in a way that the information is being passed in the right way to the other person. This section is broadly described as the skills that are needed to get on your work with other people in personal and professional life, particularly when you need to transfer and receive the messages, as I mentioned before a few minutes earlier. Now this can be either verbal or in a written format. So that's basically communication and interpersonal skills. The next we will take is creative thinking and critical thinking. Now creative thinking and critical thinking, why they're together? Okay, let me tell you a broad perspective first. This describes the skills that are required to understand the critical formats in the mind. For example, finding out solutions, okay, for challenges and problems and issues in your life. Then you need to take action also. So the creative thinking is finding the solutions for the challenges and problems which you face, and the critical thinking is how you're gonna take action on that solutions to which will help you to overcome your challenges and problems. Here it is also important to understand that your critical thinking and your creative thinking is also the ability to understand, to resolve the problems in a careful manner, so that your communication and your relationship with that particular person or in that circumstance is not hampered. Okay, so you need to actually understand the relevance and you need to generate the new ideas coupled with your capabilities to solve that particular problem with the help of your creative and critical thinking. Similar to this one a little bit is the problem solving and decision making. Now it's one of the, like whenever I take sessions and all, it's one of the skill which I always struggle with to explain. Okay, not to explain, maybe like to infer. For the other person it's tough to infer, because decision making is such a critical thing that we take decisions on and off on every day, like what to cook in a house at the dinner, or what to cook at the brunch or at the breakfast, or what to wear for that particular day is also a decision making. Now decision making and problem solving goes hand in hand with the previous one, critical thinking and creative thinking, which we have discussed. The basic which we deal with it like on daily, like dealing with your kid in the house, dealing with your husband or a wife, or dealing with your parents, or like personal level also, decision making is something which is such a skill that we all should be pro at, right? Then we have self-awareness and empathy. Now self-awareness and empathy is directly related to your emotional quotient, that is EQ, your emotional intelligence, because that works on your conscious level, your unconscious level, and your power of mind. Okay, so if I need to make really simple for you, so emotional intelligence, self-awareness and empathy is something which has to deal with your feeling about others. Okay, what do you feel about others? It's always about how do you react to things and how do you feel about others, thinking as if it is happening to you at that particular moment. So that is self-awareness. That is like your mind is aware, you're present in that moment. Based on that, your mind reacts with your emotional quotient, and then you react and you take actions. So that's kind of a skill which is needed for in like all the areas of your life. Let me tell you a fact: people with higher emotional intelligence, they are likely to be better in the adjusting situations, and they have fantastic interpersonal relationships, professional and personal both. One study also suggests that self-awareness and empathy and EQ adds to the better leaders. So one of the best leaders in the managerial roles are seen with the highest level of EQ and self-aware life skills. So I think that's really helpful for you guys. And next in the list is assertiveness, equanimity and self-control. Write it down in the comment right now if you face this particular issue of self-control and assertiveness in your personal and professional relationship. This life skill is very much needed for your own control over your mind and over your body as well. This actually describes that you are standing up for yourself, your voice, and you have your own decisions and responsibilities to make. This skill describes that how much you are in control of yourself. So it's actually very important to stand up for yourself and for other people in your given circumstances or in any situation you are. And yet at the same time you're calm. Even if the circumstances becomes provocative, you are being calm and you're at poise with yourself, and you deal with those situations with self-control. Being assertive is like many times we use in the communication skill trainings at the corporate and personal level. Like I use it in my college sessions, and I heavily use this assertiveness and equanimity, because equanimity and assertiveness goes hand in hand. Then it comes self-control. So it's kind of a chain, it brings an overall control on your body, and you know what is passively wrong going on, and again it has a connection with your self-awareness. Next one is the mother of all. Why I am saying that? Because this is called as resilience. Okay. Now, resilience and the ability to cope up with your problems. You might be thinking now that it's directly related to your problem solving and decision making. So what is the difference? So why in psychology and in counseling we divide these life skills? Because they all have equal importance in your personality, in your communication, in your mind therapy and your behavioral conduct. All right. So don't get confused. If you have any questions, you can comment, and I'll be able to help you with that. So resilience. Now, resilience is also being described as an ability to recover from your setbacks and treat them as an opportunities to learn. Okay. So take your challenges as the opportunities to learn from them. That will always help. Resilience is a very strong factor. We use the term as the rubber ball factor or a rubber ball effect. Why? Because it has ability to bounce back to you. It's the ability to cope up with all the challenges and the problems which you have been facing and all the setbacks during the course of your life or that particular tenure or period. These are the few life skills which we have discussed that are imperative and super important for everyone to learn and understand. It may sound a little dubious at first, and you may feel that, oh, this is like nothing, this is basic, I have it all. Yes, we all have it within us, but the factor is that how we are helping ourselves and people around us with those skills, with better interpersonal communication and professional and personal attitude in a right way, being compassionate and having a right amount of emotional quotient, having a right amount of leadership. So anything extreme is not good, isn't it? So I think you have your answer, and still if you have any questions or queries, you can comment down below. I am planning to make a detailed videos on life skills and communication skills as well. If you want any particular topic to be covered, you can write to me or you can leave a comment. Please do not forget that these life skills are an ongoing process. It's not something which you see someday, or you read a book, or you see a video and you're like, oh, I know it all, I can do it. Yeah, you can do it, of course. And try to remember in your head that these life skills are important to become a better person in your interpersonal and professional surroundings. Wrapping up this video with a good note and a happy note and lots of love and light and blessings to everyone. Do subscribe the channel and don't miss to hit the bell button, because you'll be notified when I'll put the next. If you want to collaborate, you can email me. You want to work with me, I have a Fiverr account on Instagram, or you can email me. That's my website, www.spiritedblogger.com. I always keep looking for the guest blogs and blog posts for my website. You can check in there. Then if you want to read some life skill books and poetry, these are my books. You can hop into Amazon and support for a cause as well, because a certain amount goes to the kids and the women in need. I'll see you next time with yet another video. Until then, keep smiling. Don't forget to smile, because that's the key of life's happiness. Namaste.